Hi everyone, this is Dale-Ann Torby with Online Sales Pro. I'm doing my 27th video tonight out of 100. And a lot of you have asked me, what do I do all day? You own your own business, so what do you do? Well, I want to take you back 40 years ago because I know there's a lot of different age groups that are watching my videos. And what I did 40 years ago hasn't really changed, but I want to explain to you how it all works together. So 40 years ago, my children were teenagers. They were in 3 different schools at one time. We got up in the morning. I made breakfast for them. I made their lunches. Sometimes they helped me make their lunch because I didn't want to eat the food at school. Then I dropped them off at 3 different schools, and then I went to work. I started my job. And that was before I started owning my own business. So this goes back a few years. Then when they were, then we would come home, I'd pick them up from school, or they would, carpool started back then, so we all took turns picking up and driving to school and taking them home. But then after school, that's when the fun started. There was soccer, there was baseball, there was going to the library, there was doing homework. I made dinner every single night. We never ate out. Breakfast, we had breakfast every single morning. I made that for the children. And dinner at night, we never, like I said, we never ate out. Then after that, it was school homework, and then clean up the house and do whatever. And it was after that, it was like 8 o'clock at night, I would start making my phone calls, start interacting with people. I would always ask them, is it all right when I met them if I could call them between 8 and 9? Because that was the only time that I had back then to do my business. And I would schedule my appointments for the weekend because I had, a few hours on Saturday in between soccer games. So I knew exactly when to schedule that time. Fast forward 40 years. Well, now my life isn't quite as hectic. I get up in the morning and I meditate. I read inspirational books. I have my coffee. I do the thing, which is looking over my marketing plan, checking out the things that I need to do every day. And then I'm helping my daughter with my granddaughters, so I drive her to school. On Tuesday mornings, we leave the house at 5:30 in the morning to get her to Santa Monica, which is about 23 miles away, but normally takes an hour and a half because there's so much traffic to get her to school by 7. And then I come home. And then I go back and I pick her up 5 hours later. The rest of the week is, I don't have to take her to school that early, but I do, we do take turns picking her up and driving her to school. And then Friday is my networking group, and we meet at 7 o'clock every Friday morning. Then, in the afternoons, I work at my church. I work from 4 to 8. So I have a few hours in the afternoon to do my work, and then that's what I do. I have to be very focused, and I have to be very dedicated to do my job because it's my business, and I'm the one that has to make it work. So I take time in the afternoon to send out all my emails. I take time to read my emails, and it's online marketing. So what I do is I have a list of people that are following me that have given me their email addresses, and I send emails out to them every day. I do this video every day, and I've been doing it for 27 days. And so it all takes time. It all takes time. But you have to be dedicated, and you have to want to do it because, at the end of the day, it pays off. It may take a while, to get yourself off your feet, but it definitely pays off. So like I said in the beginning, I'm talking to a group of people, and everybody is a different age. And I haven't found my niche yet. So I just want you to know, because you asked what I do during my day, that's basically what I do. But I take time, the most important thing is I take time for me to improve myself, reading inspirational books, listening to inspirational talks or videos and CDs, and keep my mind focused on my business. So that's the day in the life of me. So everyone have a great evening, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.